Good morning, everyone. It is July 10th and it's a Saturday morning. It is very muggy, very humid, but the temperature is pretty good right now. So my husband and I have decided to take on a slightly massive project in the middle of July, and we're going to go ahead and pretty much rip most of all of this out because, as you can see, it's overgrown. It looks really messy, and this just happens pretty much every summer, and I'm just kind of tired of it. So what we're going to end up doing is these Eden roses, actually, this one's not very healthy, so I'm just going to go ahead and say goodbye to this one. And then these two right here, I'm actually going to put down here in the rose garden next to the mailbox because there's a couple of roses down there that have mosaic virus, and I really need to pull them up because they just, each year you can see the virus on the leaves, and it's probably just time for them to go because I really don't want it to spread. But thankfully the cordis roses in here are pretty disease resistant to anything, so I'm not really worried about those getting it, but a few of the David Austins in there are, you know, susceptible to that. And it's a couple of David Austin roses that are showing it. It's Wallerton Old Hall and Jude the Obscure, I believe, are the two that are showing signs of the virus. So we're going to take those out and you know, cut these back somewhat and then transplant them over to there because it's just a big old mess in here right now. And then the knockout roses, I'm probably just going to dig up and maybe give to someone who wants them because I don't really have a place to put them, and I'm not a huge fan of knockout roses. They're pretty, but it's just not something that I feel like I have to have in my garden. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and clear all this out, and then we're going to plant, I've got 3 really pretty limelight hydrangeas, and I've always have just loved limelight hydrangeas. So say hi, Scott. So he's standing by waiting for me to finish this video so he can get to work. But we're going to plant these in its place. I've got 3 of them, and I've just always loved these. So we're going to put these in its place, and then I'm probably going to head to Scottsdale Farm today to find some other summer flowering perennials to plant underneath these so it can all look really nice and showy all at once. Here's a good example right here. Look how pretty this is. I think this one's called Candy Apple, but I really like the way it looks with this Gara. So I just want to plant things together like this that will look really good together in the summer, because this bed really looks good in the spring, but then the rest of the year it just doesn't really look good at all. It just looks like this big old mess. But I really would like to have something here that looks good all summer long, and so that's why we've decided to go ahead and do the switch. So for the most part, everything is going to be taken out except for the peonies. I want to leave the peonies in here. And then I'm going to also keep this clematis. I'm going to keep this here because I need to put some lattice here or something to help it grow up so it can get to this lattice up top here. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, I will show you the finished product once we're all done, and it's going to be a family affair. We're going to get the kids out here to help too. So he said, yeah, right. They are, after they eat breakfast, they're getting their butts out here to help. So, all right. Well, we'll show you some progress updates as we go along. I'll see you soon.
Look at my shirt.
Wait, Mom.
You get caught in the rain, Jeff?
Mom,
Yeah.
I didn't go all the way down to the end. If I went all the way down to the end, I would have been running up the hill right now.
Yeah.
I dare you to roll.
Mom.
I dare you to roll down the hill.
Like roll down the hill.
Mom, Finn was laying on the side of the road, and he wanted me to pet him, so I petted him. And I wonder where he is right now, because he was laying on the side of the road, and look at what the road.
Yeah, is he stuck out in the rain somewhere? Poor Finn. Stop, Jeff. No, you don't need to go stay. I mean, you can go out and run in the rain if you want, but good luck finding Finn.
Yeah, he might have ran back inside. Like when he felt the drop, he might have ran back inside.
Nice little afternoon shower. Interrupting our weeding and
Yes.
clearing of
Yes.
the bedtime, right? Y'all are doing a great job.
Falcon.
Y'all are doing a great job. Working hard.
But time to go inside.
Where are you going?
We're going inside because it's raining.
No, you stay out here.
It's raining in the corn.
You stay out here. Your shoes are all muddy. You stay out here.
I'm tired.
Oh, I'm going to take them off.
I'm tired. Can I please go inside?
All right, take a
Me
quick
too.
break. Take a break. Okay, so it's a little after lunch. It rained quite a bit, and now it's super hot and humid because the sun's back out, and there's literally like steam
Coming off my forehead.
coming off the ground and off of Scott. So, but we're planting the limelight hydrangeas now, and I'm gonna go to Scottsdale to find some lower growing perennials to go around the edges here. These will actually probably get big enough where they fill up this whole space eventually, but just for the meantime, I think it'll be nice to have some shorter flowers around the edges. I was thinking maybe yarrow. So I don't know, we'll see. It kind of just depends what's at the nursery right now. That's kind of how I work. So we'll take a look when we get there and see what we find. But this is how everything is going so far. It's a complete muddy mess, but we'll get it all fixed up eventually. It's just part of the process. When you're changing out stuff like this, it's a messy process. So, but it'll get all cleaned up eventually. So yeah, so this is how it's looking so far. We'll keep taking more videos, show you how it all ends up when we're done. We're gonna end up getting mulch today too. I don't know if we'll all get it finished today, but what, Scott?
I'm not getting mulch today.
You're not getting mulch today? Okay. Well, you said earlier you were going to.
Yeah, that's before the sun came out and made it super humid. Like I'm just jumped in a shower.
Yeah, he's dripping sweat right now, so. Oh, I appreciate all your hard work, babe. So, okay, that's what's going on now. We will update you further as we get there. Oh, and see, there's the Eden roses that we're gonna plant in place of the other roses. We just haven't gotten to it yet, so it's gonna take some time. But yeah, that's what's up. All right, so we just finished up at one of my favorite nurseries, Scottsdale Farms here in Alpharetta, and I got lots of pretty things to go up front. Some neon stone crop, which isn't even blooming yet. It's gonna look really pretty once it opens up. And then I got some violet profusion, pink profusion, and then I got a few dianthus plants. I don't have any dianthus in my garden, so I was like, you know what, now's the time. So here's what we're gonna fill all the new space in with. Very easy care plants, so I think I made some good choices, and I got them, I was able to use my Daisy dollars, so I was able to get them at a discounted price, which is awesome. So I'm gonna take these home and we're gonna get them in the ground. Okay, so I am back from Scottsdale and I got everything laid out where I think I want it. This is kind of what I'm looking at here. As you can see, a lot of sedum and a lot of salvia. I really wanted to do super easy care plants up here. This area tends to get very weedy every summer. And it's been a real big challenge with the roses here to weed. So much to the point where we kind of just let it go and we don't mess with it because we don't want to get stuck by thorns. So that's why we decided, you know what, I think it's time to just start fresh and start new, do something a little different, something a little bit easier to handle. And so here's what I've got. Here are the plant tags. So we've got neon sedum or stone crop. And I've got pink profusion, salvia, fruit punch sweetie pie, dianthus, and that's just here on the corner. And then I've got violet profusion. And I put the violet ones in between the sedum because I thought the pink and the blue would be a nice contrast. And then I have the pink profusion grouped here on the end and then grouped at the other end. And I didn't really want to put anything in between here because eventually these, you know, limelight shrubs, they're going to grow in and fill that space in because they get really, really big. So I'm just going to leave it be for now. Because whatever I end up putting there, I'd probably end up having to move it. So we're just going to stick with this for now. Goodness, this is such a muddy mess because it's been raining off and on all day today. It's been a really beautiful day, but my goodness, it's been pretty hot and humid, because it's been, you know, just those summer thunderstorms rolling through, which I absolutely love. I love, you know, those great summer showers. They feel so great, especially when you're working out in the yard and everything. So, but yeah, here's the other grouping of pink profusion back in here. And I may change, it's not really super even right now. I may change up a little bit of it, but this is the gist of it. So we're gonna plant these tonight and then probably mulch it tomorrow, and I'll show you the final result. Okay, so here's the final video. We got everything cleaned up. It took us a little bit of time to finish it up because it's been raining so much off and on for the past couple of days. But my husband was able to get the mulch the next morning and he laid everything down for me. I didn't do much of this project because I am getting over from being sick. So he's been doing all this whole project pretty much. I helped a little bit, but I'm trying to conserve my energy to focus on healing. So, but here's what we've got so far. We've got the neon sedum, and here's the pink profusion salvia, and then I've got the dianthus right here. And then I just alternated these in between. And then I've got the beautiful limelight hydrangeas looking nice. So I'm really excited about this. It looks so much cleaner. It's so fresh, and it's just nice to not have a huge jumbled up mess here. It's gonna be a whole lot easier to weed in here, which has been a big issue for us, which is why we went ahead and took the roses out. And I just wanted a bed that looks good in the summertime. She's over here. Sorry. My daughter's friend is here. She's wondering where Elizabeth is. So I really just wanted to kind of clean everything up in here and just make it a little bit more easier maintenance, and then have a summer bed where everything is kind of blooming all at once in summertime. And once these fill in, gosh, it's really going to be really beautiful. So I'm super excited about this. You know, it takes about 3 years for a garden bed to really look full and lush and vibrant. And so, I mean, this looks pretty good too right now, but everybody knows it usually takes about 3 years for garden beds to really look nice and lush and pretty. So here it is. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more content. There's still a lot of other projects that I have to do around here, a lot of cleaning up, and because I've been sick, There's been so much that I have not gotten to, and my husband can only do so much. He has work and we have kids, you know, so it's like this bed over here, the mint has just completely taken over. So I'm eventually gonna have to go through there and clean all of that out. And then the rose garden bed here is full of weeds. I mean, absolutely full. So if y'all want to see a weeding video, let me know, but there's really nothing super awesome about weeding, nothing super exciting about that. So and then of course the back near the fairy garden, oh my goodness, y'all, so many weeds. I mean, it is just, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. So this right here is kind of like a nice little, like, oh, it looks good and there's no weeds. Let's just keep it this way for a while. So hopefully it'll stay that way. And which I think it should. I think because it's middle of June, we shouldn't have, and Scott put down the mulch pretty thickly, we shouldn't have any issues with that. So but anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.